This exercise program is suitable for people who've got mild to moderate arthritis and involves range of movement flexibility exercises, strengthening exercises, aerobic exercises, warm-up and cool-down exercises. This program complements other prescribed treatments and is specially designed for you to do at home. Shaking out your shoulders now. We're going to reach both hands down to the ground. So put your hands down by your side and reach as if you're trying to touch the floor. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. And again, really reaching the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. You'll just really feel your trapezius muscles here being stretched. So you really want to relieve the tension there. So reach down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and ease up and relax. Now if you pop your hands back onto your laps, we're going to clasp our hands together. And if you can, keep your elbows as straight as you can. I want you to try and reach your hands up in the air, up above your head, and up to touch the ceiling if you can. Just holding for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and gently relax down. And this is quite a difficult one. If you can't straighten your elbows, that's okay. Just put a little bend in them. And let's just reach both our hands up in the air, up over our heads and up to touch the ceiling. Hold for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and gently relax down. And let's try that one more. It's a hard exercise. Lifting the hands up towards the ceiling, reaching them right up as far as they'll go. Hold for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and gently relax down. Now if that's too hard to do in sitting, you might find it's easier lying down on your back and keep your elbows nice and soft. So we'll move along now to shoulder abduction with external rotation. So if you like to gently put both your hands behind your neck. If you can't reach your neck, you can just go to the side of your head. And if you like to separate your elbows as far as they'll go, just really stretching them outwards, holding for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and back to the center. And again, repeating that. Separating your elbows as far as they'll go. Hold for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and back to the center. And one more time, trying to keep your hands behind your neck if you can. Just reaching out to the side with your elbows. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and back to the center. And just gently take your hands down, pop them onto your lap, shake out your shoulders there if you feel you need to. So if you like to cross your hands across your chest, keeping your hips facing forwards, rotating to the right with your upper body, reaching as far as you can for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and back to the center. And again repeating the same, just moving your upper body now, turning to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and back to the center. And just see if you can go just that little bit further this time. So looking over to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and back to the center. And let's repeat the same to the left. So remembering to keep your hips facing forwards, you're going to twist your upper body to the left, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to the center. And rotating to the left again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to the center. And repeating just one last time, just trying to go just that little bit further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to the center. So tuck your elbows into your sides, have your elbows at a 90-degree angle, and have your palms facing upwards. So what I'd like you to do on both hands alternately is to bend your right elbow as far as you can while you straighten your left hand as far as you can, and then switching that around. So bending up your right hand as far as you can to touch your shoulder, and then straightening out your right hand as far as the ground, and keep going with that movement. Brilliant. And relax back to the center. So get your arms into the same position as before with the elbows tucked into the side, either resting on your lap or up in the air. What we're going to do is flex the top 2 joints of each finger, hooking the fingers. So off we go, hooking the fingers and stretch out, and hooking the fingers and stretching out, and keep going, getting a nice stretch in the fingers. And now we're going to move along to bending across the knuckles. So let's all together bend at the knuckles and then bring the fingers into the palms of the hands. And straighten the fingers out. And repeat again, bending at the knuckles and just bringing your fingers to the palms of your hand. And keep going with that exercise. And just one last one, bending at the knuckles and then bringing the fingers into the palms of the hands. And then relax and shaking out the hands. And we'll just finish there now with some thumb and finger exercises. So we're going to make the letter O with all the fingers 5 times. So we're going to touch the tip of each finger to the tip of the thumb. So let's see you do that. I'm moving to the middle finger, moving to the ring finger, and moving to the little finger, going back to the index finger again, and working through each finger. Making the letter O with the thumbs and the fingers. And relax, shaking out your fingers. So I'm going to start with the shoulder blade stretch. So get yourself ready in the chairs, and I want you to think about bringing your shoulder blades back together while you bring your thumbs and your fingers outwards. Holding that stretch for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. And easing yourself into that stretch again. Bringing your shoulder blades together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. And one more time, really bringing those shoulder blades together and the thumbs and the fingers outwards, holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And shaking out your hands. So get yourself comfortable in the chair. You may well have to move forwards a little bit. And bringing your right hand behind your neck, or if you can't reach there, just to the side of your head. and your left hand behind your back, or if you can just reach as far as your hip, that's fine. What I want you to think about now is reaching your right hand downwards and the left hand upwards. So if you want to see that stretch there, guys, really trying to bring this right hand downwards and the left hand upwards, holding that stretch for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release off. And just keep your position there. And again, stretching, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding your position, just releasing a little bit. And then just stretching for a third time, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax the hands, take them gently out of position. And now beginning to think of the switch. If you like to take your left hand and put it behind your neck or to the side of your head, if that's as far as you can reach, and the right hand behind your back or to the side of your hip. Remembering again now, this time the left hand is reaching down the spine and the right hand is reaching up the spine, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and releasing a little bit. And repeating that again, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and releasing. And one last time, really pulling those hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release, and just very gently taking the hands out of position because they may feel that they're a little bit stuck, and just shaking your hands out. To conclude, I've taken you through a step-by-step guide to safe and effective exercising for people with arthritis. The goal is to do 15 minutes of range of movement exercises daily and include strengthening and aerobic exercises on alternate days. So good luck with the programme.